could talk to her about anything. And we'd just sit there in the afternoons and sew and...
In her sitting room in the afternoons.
Did I tell you that?
Yeah, after... You know, I left the house, I had that job on the pier, and... You tracked me down.
Mm-hmm.
You wanted my permission to tell Grandmother I was alive and not eating out of garbage cans.
Grandfather was so mad at you. He'd go on and on about how you were a disgrace, and a couple of weeks of sleeping in doorways would teach you some respect. And Grandmother didn't want to hear it. She'd say, "Edward, that will be quite enough." And he'd shut right up. I remember I was so furious at him, and she said that it was his way of showing that he loved you.
And she was always good at that. Knowing what people meant instead of what they said.
I felt so lucky because she was the kind of grandmother that you dream of having.
She was lucky to have you, too. I mean, all those days after school. You know, you could have been doing anything else, and you took the time to be with her.
I didn't do anything great.
Yeah, you did. You gave her what I didn't. You gave her your time. I can't stay.
It's okay. It's okay just being here.
It means everything to us, Jasam.
Do you know, out of everyone in this family, you remind me the most of your grandmother. You have her strength, her determination. You have her eyes.
Jason, I heard about Lila. I'm so sorry.
You know she was in pain almost all the time.
I had no idea.
Most people didn't. She never complained.
Hey.
How'd you sleep?
Good, I just woke up. Did you go visit your family?
You know, my grandmother never tried to tell me what to do. Never even asked me to visit. She was just very glad to see me when I showed up. You know, I brought her peppermint candy once.
No, that is something I can't picture. You actually going to the store and buying peppermint candy.
I stole it.
Okay, that? Yeah, I can picture that.
Yeah, I had this job on the pier, and a crate fell, busted open, and there were all these boxes of candy. Fell out, so, you know, the foreman had me repack the crate, but I kept some of the candy. And the next day, Emily came to see me, and she just, you know, said that grandmother had missed me so much, and that she'd been sick, so I went to visit her. And we sat in the kitchen eating a lot of peppermint candy. She asked me how I was living. I told her about my job, how I changed my last name to Morgan. She really liked that. Her maiden name was Morgan. And she told me about her brother who died in World War II. And, you know, I remember her voice got so sad. And I realized how much she missed him, even though he'd been dead for years. She told me that's how it is with love. She said the heart had a long memory.
Would it be okay with you if we named the baby Lila?
You'd want to.
I just feel like she would be another Lila Morgan. And maybe your grandmother could be like a guardian angel for her.
Yeah, I think I know my grandmother would love for the baby to have her name. Do you remember, my grandmother Lila?
Sure, the lady in the wheelchair. I see her at the Christmas party. She waves to me.
She died.
Do you want me to go visit the Quartermaines?
I'd like you to, yeah.
Then I will.
Hey!
Hello.
What a surprise!
What are you doing here? Not that I'm complaining.
We're my grandparents. And Jason thought you'd like to see me.
Well, he was right. I'm really glad to see you.
Be okay if I got a hug?
Sure.
Thank you. It is so good to see you.
Edward?
What are you two doing lurking out there?
I brought Michael to visit. But, if you don't want to see us, just say so and we're out of here.
You have an opinion, Michael? Do you want to stay?
I think that my great-grandma would like me to help the people she loved. She loved you, right?
I'm happy to say she loved me very much.
Then yes, I'll stay.
I'm glad. You ever seen any pictures of your great-grandma?
No,
Come on.
looks very pretty.
Oh. She was the most beautiful woman I'd ever met. To this day. Especially in blue. She was wearing blue the first day we met. You know where we met? I'll tell you. A garden party.
Of a remarkable woman. Lila Morgan Quartermaine was loved by every person in this
She was
building.
warm. She was gracious. And most of all, she
Kind,
was welcoming.
generous, and loving, and
To
beautiful.
be all that we needed her to be and expected her to be. And that was smiling, serene.
She always saw the best in me. She had faith in herself. She was a unique individual.
I wish now that I'd gone upstairs and kissed her. I wish that I'd told her that I loved her, but I know that she knew. Everyone here wants to pay tribute to Lila, and that's how you do it. You tell someone you love them one extra time. You take the extra 30 seconds. Make sure you tell them how much they mean to you.
I called Sam. She says you went back from the memorial, so I need to check.
You need me to take care of something?
Yeah. I want you to tell me how I'm supposed to let my daughter grow up without knowing I'm her father. I can't accept letting my daughter grow up believing a lie.
Sonny, we still have months. The baby is months away from being born.
What's going to change between now and November?
Well, Sam's going to be out from under the murder conviction for one.
But she'll still be living with you. And I'll have to make excuses to go across the hall. I'll still be lying to Michael and to Carly. I know, look, I know you've done everything you can to put this family together. But we're not. Carly and I, we live in the same house. And yeah, sometimes we have moments of connection. You know, we talk, we laugh about the kids, whatever. And it's a bit of what it used to be, but it's not, because it's not going to be real, because it's built on a lie.
Do you want it to be real? I mean, that's what you have to figure out. Sonny, do you want to be married to Carly, or do you want to tell the truth so she leaves and you're free to go back to Sam? What?
Sam and I were together for about a month and a half. Long enough to enjoy each other's company, long enough to make a baby, long enough for her to fall in love with. You know, the truth is, she's a great woman. I care about her. But I'm not in love with her. I couldn't, because my family was there, and I think they always will be. I was lying shot in that convent. I was half delirious. I could have asked for anybody. I could have asked for Sam, even Brenda. Hell, I could have asked for you to get me the hell out of there, but I didn't. I wanted to see Carly. I wanted to see her face. The nuns called Carly to come. She came. That's what I can't get past. This was her chance to get out of my life, to let go. The more this goes on, Jason, the more I realize that maybe, just maybe, I couldn't let go any more than she could.
Sonny, just leave things the way they are right now.
I want Carly as my wife, not my roommate. I want to be able to sleep with her. I want to be able to trust her, and I want her to be able to trust me. If I tell her the truth and she leaves, at least it's resolved. And if she stays, at least I know that she did it knowingly, with her eyes open, because she wanted to.
Everything that you're saying is right, Sonny, but there are other people involved. Michael, he's happy. I know this because I see it every single day. He has faith in you because you made a promise and you kept it. You kept his family together like he wanted.
And the more this goes on, the more he invests, the more it's going to kill him.
That's what I'm trying to avoid right now. And faith that the black man...
Forget faith! I'm tired of hearing about faith. I want to tell her the truth because I'm sick of lying. I want a real marriage, or I don't want a marriage.
And where does that leave Sam? You know, you tell Carly the truth, she leaves. Is Sam back up? Is she just a woman you can be with if you can't be with your wife? What?
You think she's better off with you?
Sam doesn't love me! She doesn't look at me and hope for something that's never gonna happen, Sonny. Sam and I can do this for 2 months, for 20 years. No one will get hurt. But Carly's different. She loves you. When she's hurt, she reacts in the moment. If Carly lashes out, she could do a lot of damage, Sonny, and you know that. I understand that it would make you feel better to tell the truth. I want to tell the truth. But Michael, Carly, and Sam will all lose, Sonny. Everything is going okay. We've done so much to make this lie work, so I'm asking you, please. Please just keep the secret. And leave Sam and the baby with me.